Hello, my name is Bert Jones and I've been a graphic designer for over 20 years as well as a photographer for over 15. I've always been a very creative individual. I've never liked to just stick with one medium. As I like to say, I like to paint with all of the colors in the crayon box. I've tried my hand at just about anything from leatherworking to knitting to glass etching to origami to sewing, just anything that really lets me be creative. My main background is in print design. I got my start working in a couple of different print shops. I've learned a lot with those experiences. A print shop is a very fast-paced environment. You literally get everything you can possibly imagine thrown at you on any given day. And you really do have to think on your feet and be able to foresee possible problems down the road or any other problem that may crop up at any given time and be able to come up with quick and creative solutions that will save time, save money, and just get the job done. I really feel that every graphic designer should have a stint in a print shop. You really do see everything from logo design to business cards to brochures, large format banners to 500-page booklets. Just you see it all. From there, I have been blessed to be able to work with many different organizations, large and small, such as Best Buy, North Country Cooperative Foundation, the Minnesota Women's Consortium, the Minnesota Genealogical Society, and many others. I've helped them with projects such as brochures, branding collateral, conference packages. About 15 years ago, I added photography to my set of skills. Having that experience has really given me a critical eye on how I introduce photography into my print and digital designs. In the past few years, I've been able to venture more into the digital side of design. Graphic design has really changed since I had started. More and more, you're seeing a lot of digital design work, and that can include social media graphics, website graphics, graphics that you need to put inside of an email newsletter, designing surveys, product photography for e-commerce stores. Speaking of e-commerce, I've recently opened up my own store online. In the past few years, I've been able to partner with my local print shop in creating custom greeting cards and personalized gifts. I've been sort of their artist in residence. It's been a fun partnership with them to be able to just create items and sell them in their shop. Due to that partnership, I have opened up my own online store where I can sell the same designs to a wider audience. It's been a wonderful experience to just be able to have an outlet where I can just create without any limitations other than what I set myself. With my previous employer, I was able to develop a passion of mine, which is designing with accessibility in mind, specifically using a common look and Adobe Acrobat according to the Section 508 and WCAG 2.0 standards. This was something that my previous employer had never done before. We had no framework in place for this kind of work. I became a subject matter expert on my shift, and working with training department, we created a workflow and then would evaluate the workflow. I would assist with creating documentation and then giving that information out to the rest of the team and assisting with training them on our shift. At any given point, we could have 1,200 to 2,000 documents a day coming in that we would need to remediate, quality check, and then return back to our clients. I've even have started venturing into assisting other designers in developing and learning their own skills on how they too can design with accessibility. I've also been able to gain experience in video editing and audio editing. In my spare time, I am the current co-host of the Super Chunky podcast, as well as host of my own cooking show, Cooking with Bert. I'm also the producer for the Steve and Nicole Show with producer Bert. I record and edit all of these shows myself using Final Cut Pro and Adobe Audition. I also have some experience using Adobe Premiere and GarageBand. A lot of these shows have recently gone into actually taping live, and so we've been using the open broadcast system to stream those shows live, but be able to also switch scenes and have graphics that overlay in real time so that the viewing audience can see exactly what we're talking about at the moment we're talking about it. Currently, I am the Communications and Marketing Chairperson for the Minnesota Genealogical Society. In that role, I manage their communications and marketings from their e-newsletter that goes out every month and a special education news that goes every half month to updating their website, making sure that all of the branding and communications on the website is consistent and accurate and concise. Previously, MGS didn't have any real cohesive brand guidelines. Everybody just kind of did their own thing. So I worked with my team to create a brand guidelines and get that information out to the committees. I also work with the team to manage their Facebook accounts, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as manage their Flickr photo library that they keep online. I also assist the other committees in any of their marketing needs, such as the North Star Conference Committee. That conference takes a year to plan, and we start the month after the previous conference ends. My role in that is to assist with publicity, create all of their collateral, which is brochures, postcards, conference badges, conference program, their website pages, any flyers or posters we decide to do that year, and any promotional products that we come up with. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any further questions, you can reach me at bert@bertjones.com. Thank you.